So in the previous video, I explained how we are living in the age of personal software, and you can now build, whether it's websites, web apps, mobile apps, Chrome extensions, and other kinds of software from idea to an MVP and even production. And you can do this for yourself, but also build such that it's value you can offer to other people and monetize within that process. And in this video, I want to show another example of that and how I'm applying it to my life. So I have here something called Still App. Still App is an idea I had. I am very much into mindfulness meditation. And on a day to day basis, I like to find time to meditate, sit with my thoughts, center myself, raise the frequency that I operate on. And I came up with this idea one day to work on Still app because up until then I was leveraging platforms like Expo and React Native in order to build mobile apps. And I thought that building native mobile apps, like in this case where you use Xcode, which Xcode is Apple's Apple's native development environment where you can build apps using their framework called Xcode. I thought that that direction could actually simply have a better user experience. And so I actually tried that for this app called Still App, and it's a mindfulness meditation app that has evolved into a tool that you can use to generate your own meditation music. And so this is an example of something that I can build that I'm using for myself because I meditate on a daily, but I can also launch it to the iOS App Store for others to download, and that I could decide to monetize how I choose. Now, how did I put this together? Well, if you look at some of my previous videos, I show how you can connect Xcode and an AI co-pilot like Cursor. But to briefly just kind of go through that again, but all you do is you pull up the Xcode app, you simply start a new project, and then that project you start, you open it up within Cursor. So if I go to new window and you click on open project, that project that you open up in Xcode, you're just going to open it up within Cursor, and Xcode and Cursor will not be connected. So whenever you prompt within Cursor, it'll reflect on the Xcode uh, development environment as well. And when you're ready to run it, you just click the play button at the top left. And so that's how I was able to open this simulator here up. Now, the way the app works is you have a library of audio files, and you can also create new audio tracks. And so if I were to play one of these, for example, let's play maybe the ocean breathing. You hear this sort of bell at the beginning, and then it goes into the actual meditation activity, and you can go ahead and do your meditation. That was using a song that I downloaded. It was either through Suno AI, or it may have been Epidemic Sounds right here, where you can find stock audio and instrumentals or generate audio and instrumentals. And that's preloaded with the app itself here. And then we added the feature to generate your own audio. And so if I come up with a title, let's say, I don't know, today's December, I'm just going to call it December 2nd. You can choose the kind of instrument or music. We can go, let's say, lo-fi, and then describe the mood, imagery, or feeling you want. Let's say a feeling of anticipation and equanimity. I think I spelled that right. And this is all obviously kind of arbitrary, but just to test it out for the sake of this session. And then we're going to go with instrumental only. You click on generate music, and then it goes ahead and creates your meditation music. Now, while that is loading up, the way that is able to happen is because of this music API called Suno API. They claim to be the most stable and pricing affordable AI music API. And it was inspired by Suno AI here, which is a platform that allows you to generate your own music in general. And Suno, the actual official Suno, doesn't have an API, but a company must have created this Suno API platform that's specifically for music generation through an API. And so with this, you can create a new account, and then within the dashboard here, you get access to a number of credits, a bunch of different what are called API endpoints. And so these endpoints, which I listed here, all the different kinds of actions you can take with this API, everything from generate Suno AI music to upload cover audio, to get timestamped lyrics, to generate lyrics. There are all sorts of different actions you can take. What we're doing is simply generating music for this app. That's the main feature of this app. And if we go back, you'll see that the song has now been generated, called December 2nd. And let's see what it sounds like. So we got the lo-fi vibe, and you can see how this would be a nice song to meditate to. So now if you click on this right here, which is the save button, that now puts it into your library. And so now if you play it from your library, you can start the meditation with it with a custom amount of time. So let's say I go 3 minutes. So then it starts a 3-minute long meditation with the bell starting the session, and then that bell ends the session. So that is how this app works. It's a very simple app. Is that one main feature for those who are interested in meditating. And this is something that I'm going to be using on a day-to-day basis, because it's already something that I do with other apps that are out there that now I can do with my own app, and that I can also offer for others as well who are interested in this kind of activity or task. And so this is all to say and to show that we are in the age of personal software. It didn't take me all that long to build this app, but it did take an understanding of how to connect Xcode with Cursor, and also how to connect a back end. So there's the still app back end that has authentication, and then the actual database where anything that needs to be saved on the app will can get stored as well. And so my next step with this still app will be simply submitting it to the App Store. And in order to do that, you create an Apple developer account. You go to applestoreconnect.apple.com, and you can go ahead after you've created a profile, click on apps, and you can create a new app. Now, if you'd like to join us, learn how you can build your own apps with AI, web apps, mobile apps, be early to this space of vibe coding and AI assisted development. We also go into agentic workflows, which a lot of the videos I will be doing in the future will also include agentic workflows, and also AI as it relates to investing and the future of work. And so hope I was able to show you a peek into how you can start building apps and think about the needs that you have in your own life and on a day-to-day basis, and how you can create these software solutions for them if you're interested in building, and then also have them be a value for others and create that impact and get that benefit in the process. I'll see you guys on the next one.